Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Forbidden Memories, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, the Pokemon mod. So, last episode, all we did was essentially just get destroyed by Cyrus over and over again. I've done a lot of grinding, and even with all of that grinding, I don't even think I have enough. You kind of look at how much grinding I've done. I mean, I don't think I grinded against Gavina and Mechanus anymore, but 501 wins against Wallers, right? Out of that, we got one Mega Swampert and one Mega Gyarados. I was trying to get Mega Sharpedos from him, but we just couldn't. From Brandon, I tried getting the Reggies, but that barely worked out. I got, I think, one Moltres, and that's it. Claire actually did give me some really good stuff. Morty gave me some good stuff. And I was grinding against Palmer ever since, who has just slightly better chances of dropping like the Reggies, as well as a few other pseudo-legendaries. We've definitely improved our deck by a lot, but it's still not perfect or anything. So we have a Mega Gyarados, Mega Slowbro, 3 Gengars, 2 Mega Gengars, some Jolteons, 2 Dragonites, an Electivire. We're using still a Honchkrow, Mega Houndoom. We still technically didn't get our third Mega Stone, which I probably should be getting. And here are some equip cards. Mega Swampert, Manectric, 3 Sharpedos, Mega Altarias, Salamence, Regis, Jirachi, Garchomp twice. And here is our ace Pokemon, more or less, is Mega Garchomp. Basically, the way I see us potentially winning is probably by throwing out Mega Garchomp and hoping for the best. Or like hoping for, you know, at least getting 2 cards you can use to power up. So, like, that is what we have. Cyrus is not impossible, but, like, we are very much in a position where, like, we can only realistically beat him by winning, or I mean, yeah, no, we can only realistically beat him by winning. No, we can only realistically win by just getting really lucky. So, like, getting Mega Garchomp plus like 2 equipment cards. You did need to go in here. You need to go into the dueling grounds where Joey then is like, oh no, Taya has been missing. So Cyrus is this huge roadblock, which I don't think we're not beating him very easily. Put it that way. All right, I mean, gotta play this smartly. So he isn't very likely to go defense. I don't think he does. I think he's always just Creation Trio and let's bounce. Yeah. 48, 48. So let's do this. The idea though is that if we get a Mega Stone now, we can get Mega Salamence and then boost him up with Rain Dance and with Iron Tail. And that would at least put him equal to the Creation Trio. Which I think Cyrus is hard-coded to just basically always draw it. Ah, okay, we did not draw into it. That's a shame. So, you know, attempt number 1 is a failure. That was not Creation Trio, though. That was a Giratina. Like I said, we're sort of forced into the unfortunate situation that, yeah, we will need to draw either Mega Garchomp with 2 equip cards, or we'll need to get like one of Salaman's Garchomp with a Mega Stone into equip cards. That is our way to victory, unless we get incredibly lucky and the AI doesn't draw into the Creation Trio immediately. But like I said, it's free cards. He's got the Creation Trio is free cards out of 40, but like if you duel him 50 times, he starts with it 45 times. So you kind of also know that there's definitely something up with that. I've noticed that with all of the battling I've been doing against any opponent, that they draw into their strongest card instantly. Regice can use Rain Dance, but it's pretty much not enough. I think we have to just go for the quick draw strategy of getting as many cards in the turn as possible, because he is essentially always drawing Creation Trio, and Cyrus doesn't seem like the type of fella who will go into defense mode. Regice could be decent here, but we'd still need free cards to like benefit us. It's just for Regice to get up there, it's just too slow. All right, well, last turn. Damn. All right. If we had Mega Garchomp, right, we could have gotten it here. All right, we'll go for a Desperation Defense Mode and hope he goes for Defense Mode. Sometimes they do it, even if it doesn't really make sense, but Cyrus doesn't. Cyrus just goes for kill here. Alright, yeah, we get it, we lose. How unfortunate. Alright, cool. Another duel, let's go. Another duel, another attempt. Alright, Shadow Ball does not work in the way that you, well, Shadow Ball just doesn't work. That's the main thing you can take away with this. Okay, Palkia instead of the Creation Trio. That is new. It's a shame, though, isn't it? It's a shame, really. We could tie Palkia and Strength, but yeah, this is the main reason I didn't do that. But hey, at least we had the possibility of drawing into more cards. Between Garchomp and Sound, doesn't really matter who we pick, I think. We'll go Salamence, I guess. It doesn't matter. Alright, last turn. Oh my god. This is what I mean. And you know what's the sad thing, right? We're equal in power now. The AI will go into defense mode. I don't know if Cyrus has any like spell or trap cards that could put us into a bad situation. Lake of Rage does not increase our guys, but any of the field cards that would strengthen us would strengthen them as well. So now to wait for one more spell card. I mean, this could be the attempt. like, this could be a genuine chance of winning here. It's really down to, okay, he attacks with Giratina, which actually gives us a shot at doing life point damage to him. Dragon Dance, very nice. Now we're stronger. We can do about 1800 life point damage to him. Let's go! They keep them in attack position though, so there's that. Put Gengar in defense mode, just why not? Okay, we might actually win against Cyrus here. So the Pokemon should be at around the 4,000 rate. Two Creation Trios are gone. He could have another one. Who knows, really? Goes and attacks with Palkia. We're coming back slowly but surely. And the AI, luckily enough, just goes for the attack on one of our Pokemon, allowing us also to just repeatedly do defense and repeatedly attack that one Pokemon. Like one Mewtwo's balls or something like that could like ruin us immediately. Okay, he's got Mega Houndoom as well, huh? Significantly weaker there. Is that enough? No, I don't think it is. That's a good chunk. Yeah, killing this Mega Houndoom should give us the victory. Alright, that is a major win. I knew that we could win with some trial and error, but like, you don't like to rely on this. Get a Spoink from it, cool. We have obtained Spoink. Let's move. Oh no! Oh. You have to beat multiple in a row, I think. There is a go right, go left thing with this, which, like, if I have any hope of beating this, it's like, I know it's, if we have any hope of winning this, then we have to just get the Labyrinth correct. I don't have the ability to beat, I simply don't have the ability to beat the Labyrinth Mage or Cyrus one after another. And then I fuck it up. I fuck it up. God damn it. I misread it as right, left, right, left. As right, right, left, right. Okay, interesting. I mean, interesting, but well, yeah, we'll need to draw into Garchomp or Salamence. We actually have some parts here of our winning to. It's interesting how we might just win this twice in a row. Like, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, we lose. Ah. Damn it. Ah, that's a loss, I think. Dialga and the Creation Trio. How unfortunate. Game over. Oh, we ended up winning the. Oh, not that. That feels like a. I feel like a fucking idiot. Alright, cool. Let's just get into a duel with Cyrus real quick. Alright, that was stupid of me. Yeah, no, if only we, You know, the issue is we still need 2 cards for this to work. Oh no, I lose. How sad. Time to try again. Okay, we have 2 of the pieces here. I didn't see actually what he threw on this Creation Trio. Actually, it's not. It's Dialga, who he can actually be. Okay, and then Giratina comes in to ruin everything. But we just casually get our own Garchomp. That's really good. He doesn't run grass Pokemon, so... Look at that! We'll actually win! Probably, unless he's got some sort of card that can still, like, ruin us. Like an idiot, I did not look up what the defense stat of, Palkia was. 3100, alright, they seem to all be able to be beatable by defense mode. Alright, it's a question of if Creation Trio comes in or not. I'm hoping not. Ooh, that's Giratina. We actually, like, properly A or S rank him right now. Can you imagine, like... could you imagine if we got, like, one of the legendaries from him? Like, that would be insane. That would be insanity. Oh, we didn't even get an A rank. Here's Magnemite. We did not even get a fucking A rank. Okay, well, never mind then. Right, go right. Go right. Go left. And go right, and that should be it. Yeah, otherwise, you can essentially infinitely have to face off against Thingy Majiggies, against the Labyrinth mages. Although, I believe we still have to beat whoever this guy is. Alright. Maybe I should read the dialogue before just choosing one of the paths. Be prepared. Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe they're not as ridiculously strong as the other opponents. Well, Mega Gyarados going defensive. Who knows? I'm gonna assume we're gonna be seeing Kyogre and Primal Kyogre or something like that, considering he's on the sea. Big mistake, buddy. Alright. He doesn't use a Pokemon here, and Almost there. 350. He's probably gonna throw out the Pokemon now, I'd imagine. He gets boosted. Okay, yeah, it is. It's Primal Kyogre. I don't know what he used, but he got 1,000 from it. Mega Torpedo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're winning this. Alright, so Mega Sharpedos, but he's got a Primal Kyogre, and he did have a... whatever spell card that was, gave him 1,000. That was Archie, okay. Well, that's another loss. Now we're back to Cyrus. The other scary thing is, like... think about it this way, right? We could face off against Cyrus... somehow, someway, get an A or S rank, get the creation tree or something, and then lose to fucking, I don't know what his name was, Sebek or something like that. We lose the Archie at least, right? We can lose the fucking Archie then, right? It'd just be horrible, though. That'd be so horrible. I'm not gonna use save stage, by the way, after beating Labyrinth Ruler, because you can't save in the actual game. I only use save states when I can actually save within the game. Just for some clarification. And I'm only really using the save stage right now because, like, there's something with the save corrupted, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would just use the normal save function. Okay, Palkia instead of, other dude. Too bad we didn't really draw into any of the cards that could fix the victory. I'm gonna go Salamence instead, and that is because of the fact that, like, if push comes to shove, Garchomp would be 4,100 with 2 power-ups, and Salamence would be 4,500. You know, if we don't get the Mega Stone. You're 3 of the 4 pieces now. Like, as you can kind of tell, it's definitely not impossible to get Mega Salamence or Mega Garchomp to 4,800 or maybe even higher. That's rather unfortunate, though. We're not gonna get the time here. You cannot use Shadow Ball, unfortunately. Honestly, like, the further we're going, the less Pokemon I've realized my team can use Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball might just be... might be saying goodbye to Shadow Ball pretty soon. Yeah, no, we're actually weak to it. Charge really isn't that fun either. It's just like, hey, it's like... one of the few legendaries I have. Like, let me be alright, the end of the loss. Too bad. We did beat him technically twice. So, like, I'd argue we win probably at once every 3 or 4 attempts against him at the moment. Okay. Oh my god. Actually. Boy howdy, goodbye. Dragonites to the rescue. sure, let's go Mega Salmon. Should be Diagonal defense mode. 5,000 life point damage, and we actually managed to win a pretty concisive win too. Still a B though. We got Magnemite from that again. There might be some RNG things involved with having the same encounter there. Might. I'm not 100% sure there. Alright, we made it back here. I mean, well, what happens if you ignore the chain? Okay, you don't get a choice. Okay. So up next is Archie, and I mean, Archie, we were actually pretty close to beating Archie, but that's just because he left his field wide and open. We probably have to face both of these guys, Neku and whoever the other guy is. At least it's probably Archie and Maxie, let's be real. I don't believe the final gauntlet is yet. At least I didn't think it was. We can make Mega Sharpedo or I'm gonna go Mega Garchomp or just go normal Garchomp and see what he does. Okay, so you can just use that Mega Stone on Kyogre to get Pam Kyogre. You just go Water type, that doesn't matter much. Primal Kyogre can still beat up Mega Sharpedo with one boost. We'll see how next turn goes. If he doesn't draw into a, like, you know, Omega fucking Ultra. Okay, he did. Primal Kyogre. He did. 700. Rough. Gosh, I don't even know what the fuck I want to do here now. Yeah. Too bad, I guess. Okay, that's Arceus Blessing, probably. It only boosted him by 500. Last time something boosted him by 1,000, so. Torpedo again. And Rain Dance. Use both. That'll just get you to 30 or 46. It's our best bet, though. Or we could have waited. Yeah, well, we only have one more Mega Stone, so it probably wasn't that viable. Probably wasn't Ancient Power either. We're just gonna have to hopefully get something good here. Use the one Rain Dance. Okay, here's another Primal Kyogre. I mean, this thing's got 52 anyway. Oh, that is really upsetting because this. Oh, actually. We do have enough. In a way! In a certain way, we have enough. Defense mode. Just check this one out. Oh, fuck. Well, never mind then. Never mind! He gets another Arceus Blessing. Or no, Those were two different Arceus cards, at least, but, if he didn't have that, he would have probably gone to defense mode. We could have destroyed that Primal Kyogre, and then we could have moved onward. Now we just, I don't think we'll have the cards to get, where we would want to. If we somehow miraculously survive, we're not gonna survive a fucking turn, but if we were to miraculously survive a turn, we could hope for Mega Stone and another Shadow Ball to get Super Ultra Mega Chicken, Super Ultra Mega fucking, Luxray, Manectric. I don't know, I feel like we're, close, right? But we at least need to win 2 matches here in a row, and that's just tough. It's at least I know that I can beat Cyrus. I think Archie is probably beatable, but we need to get lucky and probably just need to get better cards. Maybe just slightly better cards. It depends. You know, it's hard to say, really. Because honestly, like, with what is currently available, we're not really getting anything better than, like, Mega Garchomp is more or less the strongest Pokemon we can get. Like, technically I could get, like, Mega Sharpedos from Wallace, but I've already fought him over 500 times and I didn't get any. So it's, you know, kind of hard to really know what to do outside of just grinding for maybe more Mega Garchomps and try to look for at least a third Mega Stone. And yeah, it's just more grinding. That's kind of it. It's just more grinding. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.